legacy of Leon's burnout is a man who is functioning, not living. He is a tactical masterpiece of a human tragedy.
Bro, this isn't where I was at. What the fuck?
It was all deferred. He continues to portray because he has forgotten how to do anything else. He is a ghost of a man who once believed in justice, now serving a world that only cares about containment. He is the ultimate survivor, but the price of his survival is the total loss of his heart. He is a man who has seen everything and now wants to see nothing. He is a legend who is just looking for a quiet place to die. After 20 years, Leon
También me ofrezco para
function, not living. In his later years, Leon S. Kennedy become the personification of completely broken human being. He exists in this range between a hero and a ghost. A man who follows orders with a mechanical, joyless efficiency, because it is the only thing that gives his life a shred of structure. He has reached a point where he no longer asks why, or is this right? He only asks for the coordinates and the path. This is the ultimate victory. They wanted a weapon that didn't fit. Finally got it. Not through brainwashing, through the systematic erosion of his spirit over decades of journey. He is a man who is functioning, not living, a shell of a human being. The clinical reality of his state is a total loss of understanding. Leon has no personal identity left. If you took away the mission, there would be nothing left but a bottle of whiskey and a collection of radios. Entirely subjugated his own desires. He lives in a state of redacted existence, where his very name is classified as forgotten. He is a man who has no past that he wants to remember, and no future that he wants to see. He is the ultimate company. The company of the shadow. He is a legend who has become a ghost. His function is a mark of his total spiritual health. He no longer feels the hero complex that drove him. He only feels a sense of inertia. He continues to fight because he doesn't know how to stop it. And because he is afraid of the silence of a man without hope. He is a man who is addicted to the noise of living. He drowns out the noise of everything. He has become part of the bio-reservation, a permanent texture of the world's constant. He is the man who is everything else.
otro
He is
majadero.
also the man who has already failed himself. He is a masterpiece of tactical survival, who has forgotten what he was surviving. The sorrow of his later is the realization that Leon has become exactly what he was designed to be, a lethal, obedient tool. He has survived every outbreak, every parasite, and every virus, but he has lost the war for his own humanity. He is a living record of 30 years of human change, and the weight of that record is visible in the lines of his face and the dullness. He is a man who has seen the end of the world so many times that he no longer cares.
¿Qué
He is
tipo
Leon
tan
Kennedy, survived. And his greatest tragedy is that he is still here to witness the wreckage of his own life. After Leon Kennedy, dead, alive, Leon Kennedy is dead. No spoken.
Allí. ¡Cogedlo! ¡Acorraladlo!
Man survived the end of the world moment. He was personally behind the legend, the man who was down, tragic, and he has no home to return to, no family, no future to work toward. He is a man who realized long ago that for him, the world ended in 1990, and everything ceased then.
Trying to collect everything in this city.
He continues to fight, not because he thinks it's better, but because he doesn't want to. The clinic wants to play on Kent, and his state of permanent survivor's limbo. He has outlived his friend.
The movement in this game is just a little weird, but
He is the ultimate,
for the most part,
and that is his greatest.
not bad.
Every time he walks away from a blast zone, he feels a little less relief and a little more exhaustion. He is a man who has seen the worst of humanity and has realized that there is no cure for harm. He has become a ghost.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do,
A man who has played with his friend and has died.
buddy.
He is a masterpiece of death. A man who is forged in the fire.
She's so cute. It's like her mama.
They don't exist as a divine guardian of the world that doesn't need them. He is the one who handles moving in the shadows of the global war that has no end. He is skilled, he is lethal, and he is entirely alone. He has no hobbies, no fear, no nothing. He is a man who is hollowed out by duty, and he is not respect.
That was easy.
He is the ultimate proof that survival is not the same as the savior.
Chest over here.
He is a man who survived, only to realize that survival is the only thing. The defining sorrow of the age is the silence of the enemy. There is no grace, no medal he can wear in public.
¿Estás escuchando? ¡Eh!
He will continue to fight until he can no longer retreat, and then he will simply vanish the redacted fire of his state. He is the hero the world deserves, but he is the man that the world destroys. He is the ultimate survivor, and his legacy
¡Alto!
betrays the heart of Dr. He is Leon S. Kent, and his tragedy. He is the man who survived and his silence is the final verdict on Biohazard. If this stuck with you, take a second to like and subscribe. It makes me keep making these lore breakdowns for you. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all.
They're gonna shoot me, they're gonna shoot me, they're gonna shoot me, they're gonna shoot me. Oh shit. Next! Too easy. Too easy. Oh, this is a little spotty spot in the mission. Okay. Come on in here, buddy. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the hell was that? See, the movement's just a little bit off.
Tú, detente. Voy a hundir la cabeza.
Press the wrong button. Play too many different games, tell you what.
Resident Evil Requiem is literally only a few days away, but that's getting closer to its release. I think now is the perfect time to finally summarize everything we know about this game so far. For the record, this video will obviously that means we won't be talking about any of the spoilers that we leaked online recently. In fact, if you're looking for spoilers, I highly recommend you stay out of my comment section because I think not at all spoiling the game. So yeah, be very careful about it.
I think I like this.
Also, I will be talking about my personal theories I've had in the past in regards to this video, as I want to keep this one to just the facts, and let you guys speculate about what all of this means leading up to its release. Speaking of the release of Resident Evil Requiem, for those of you looking to save some money on pre-ordering the game on Steam or PC, then you'll definitely hear about the big swap. Right now they have it state discount available for the game, but they stop. Yeah, that's right. You can save 15%.
Nah, brother, I need to go this way.
The deluxe edition of Requiem allow me to save even more money thanks to pre-gaming. For those of you that are worried about that pre-order bonus of Racing with my Cliff costume, don't worry, Freeman Gaming has it covered as purchase. We'll still do this exclusive costume for all purchases paid for the game's launch. So link down below in the description.
Oh, fuck. Woo-hoo.
Up there, as we make this because all about horror games, and if you're anything like me, you'll be having to see the awesome work of upcoming games like the remake and or video are all available at money and support the channel at the same time.
Sorry about that, big dog.
Another game at a discounted price today with Remake Games. Now back to the station. So Resident Evil Requiem revolves around Jimmy back Leon as Kennedy and Grace Ashcroft. Because of her inexperience, Grace's playable sections of the game will focus on survival horror, highlighting her anxiety and fear throughout the entire game.
Enemigo a tiro, señor. Podría darle entre las cejas. Venga, no bajéis el ritmo.
We got some pirates over here. Yep, you're free to go, sir.
Good work, Captain. I'll find the other lads.
Here we are introduced to another returning protagonist, Alyssa Ashcroft, a reporter and survivor of the Requiem series, just like Leon. Unfortunately, her return is short-lived as Alyssa appears to be murdered by a hooded man named Chris Dow. Before that, Alyssa meets the high school remaining who are murdered behind a portrait and a body.
Fragment. Your chest over here. Is it inside of a building or something?
That's caused by some sort of infection in which every single victim is a survivor of the Requiem City incident. Her superior is the informed trace of another body shelter that, unfortunately, the location of the victim is Chris Hotel, the place where her mother died. Send her there to investigate the body. Now, on everything arrives, Marcus is kidnapped by
Okay.
Meanwhile, Leon Kennedy arrives at the scene to investigate the
I
body.
was just in there.
Suffering from the same symptoms
Is
that
everything
all
over
the
here?
victims suffer. Later, we learn through Leon's new contact that the infection that's killing him is called Requiem syndrome. It's a mutation of the T virus, the same virus that caused the outbreak of Requiem City and antibodies that originally had a lot of stuff like this fires are now being killed by things mutating into something new. Some of the signs include fatigue and black marks on the skin, which you see on Leon's neck and hand in the strip. After running from Wood Hotel, Leon was attacked by zombies before receiving information about Kitty, who was whereabouts. He learns that he brought the clinic to Roseville and heads there immediately. Meanwhile, Lindsay is up in Roseville after some sort of restraints, but is attacked by some sort of creature that's considered the light. Another outbreak in impression by this attack and by separated by a trap near me for
¡No puedes escapar!
Stop bullying me. Get up there, bro.
Race also finds some sort of device that can harness their blood and use the crab additional resources. Some sort of injector. Speaking of which,
That'll do.
bodies are not disposed of in certain ways. One such way is this injector which destroys the entire body, preventing it from
Okay. Looking over here.
resolving these zombies mutating into something called blister heads, which are
Right there.
zombies that are much harder to put down. This is a feature of the back to us. Now there's not much more to talk about when it comes to Grace. We know she meets a young Bonnie girl called Emily Roseville at some point. We don't know anything about this girl outside of her name now. We also learn more about why Kitty and Grace are free, something that we know nothing about. This really isn't a theory, so I guess I can talk about this real quick. But in terms of Elvis, the term itself comes from Greek mythology related to children's lives. They really have their everything to the world with a body open, one that's
Oh, come on. Got it.
Here is master, which confirms that
this
Gideon
about?
appears to be working for someone else. Whatever it is, the moment of the way.
Oh, that's my boat. That's my boat. That's my boat.
Anyway, Grace in terms of
Okay.
there's actually not much we know about his role in Requiem outside of a few key details. As mentioned earlier, investigating Ringwood and Later Brazil, there's a big solution for Requiem syndrome.
Si la
It's
limpieza
compensated
es
their
mínimo de
running out of time, which we assume that this is now that we learn what Elvis Brazil, that Grace is about to do it, and that Gideon is involved in the research to some degree. We also see Leon help Grace have multiple points throughout the story. For example, he was climbing to protect Grace from a balcony here after a cover crash landed in Brazil somewhere, and later we see him help her out of some sort of Brazil area. Anyways, eventually we know Leon learns something about Elvis or Gideon or something else, and something heading to the rest of Raccoon City. And then we see him Raccoon Report before eventually opening the doors to RPD Station, where his story originally began. So yeah, this is pretty much everything we know about the plot of Requiem, and of course everything we know about the gameplay side of it. First off, Resident Evil Requiem is the first game of the series to be released as a second switch from the game outline. You can the entire game first person or third person. You can even use the settings to specifically say which character and what perspective from the game you want to play at. So that being said, Capcom recommends that Grace should be played in first person and Leon should be played in third person. Starting with Grace, her gameplay will revolve around survival horror mechanics. The game already set. You'll have less resources, weapons, skills, combat the game, and ability to avoid combat as much as possible.
Damn it, this one's hard.
Carry crossbody die. Not only does it come with a longer chain to actually make the crossbody, it also has this adorable little chain, so I can just put it around the shoulder, put it around the shoulder. Get the best of both worlds. That's what I love about it.
For one hand, that's a wrap.
Mike Duggan lowered healthcare costs. He delivered affordable health insurance, cheaper prescription drugs to 60,000 mistreated dogs. As CEO of Detroit Medical Center, Duggan thought Detroit's been hospital for years. Lowering costs, fixing broken systems, and getting things wrong. While politicians
en un ataúd.
Memories. Like a movie, we can play it over.
Bueno,
¡No te muevas! ¡Un intruso! ¡Necesito ayuda! Blanco claro.
Fuck you for that.
¡Vuelve aquí! ¡Alto! ¡Esa rata está a tiro! Blanco claro. ¡Esa rata está a tiro!
Woo! It rang the bell, dude.
However, she also has an inventory box like survival horror entries in the series for Requiem, in which she can store her resources in and make room for other items throughout the game. Apparently, Grayson Seconds will feature puzzles as well. Of a puzzle apparently, there are First, the melee skills from Resident Evil.
And my homies got my back, bruh.
Or maybe attack against them. Something really cool design around though is how the artists use the environment around them to execute commands. For example, if an enemy near a wall and against that wall,
Easy enough to try.
also has a skill which allows them to use devastating attacks and
What did it? Yeah.
examples of this in the trailer so far, one with the handgun and shotgun. Also, the sound around the station.
In here, maybe?
This weapon is similar to his knife, except that it can't completely break. He can't perform self-defense, attacks, executions, and even parry attacks with it. While it can't completely break, it doesn't need to
I'm really good.
That power, whenever the ability to hurt it as well. Now, so far we've seen Leon use a handful of
What the hell?
shotgun, sniper, and obviously the Tomahawk axe I mentioned earlier. Also, he has the Wrecking at the start of the game in Brentwood, but we don't know if he gets it back on the rest of the game after switching it off with breaks. Oh, and by the way, they shot him in during the Wrecking.
Huh.
To have a grenade on itself, which
Is there like something to go down?
I just don't remember seeing any of this in the trailer so far, so I'm not sure. As for inventory, Leon's attached a box returns from Resident Evil 4 Remake. This allows Leon to carry a lot more resources than
Oh shit, it's in this fucking tree.
the fact that there's one trailer where it appears that Leon has to fight off a horde of infected before he
Nah, big bro, that's not what I wanted to do.
very combat heavy. As for his enemy types, well, most of the things we've already seen in Grayson Seconds also appear in Leon Blade Infections, with their heads from zombies and even that bad zombie appears in those areas. However, I imagine only Leon will have to put down most of these creatures. Now, there is one new enemy type that we only see in Leon's section, and one enemy type that we actually don't see at all in Leon's section so far. First off, this monster right here. Looks like we have to do all these spots on the ground. Kill it, and as far as I know, we don't see this creature in the Grayson section. Also, we've only seen Blade section.
Here's to your bloody orders!
Another one based on the
Thanks. Kenway, isn't it? I'm with you.
A little contracty track right here.
Otherwise, you'll just have to hold out until Breaking News releases on February 27th.
Oh, little hide and spy. I didn't know we could do that.
Spoilers aren't everywhere. It is becoming extremely difficult to avoid spoilers right now.
No, get off.
That's great, especially considering the fact that you're risking it all. I'm looking at this video right now on YouTube, and YouTube is one of the most dangerous places right now out there. That being said, there's the people probably trust me, that kills me to say this because I love hearing your thoughts in the comments. However, trying to avoid spoilers, I don't recommend it. Also, look for
I feel like I was just over there.
Even with the method I just set up, there's no guarantees that it will be quite the guarantee you don't just quote, it's just stay off Twitter, especially Twitter and other social media platforms.
Hey.
Anyways, without all the way, don't forget to
Hey, baby.
I peed.
You peed again?
Yeah.
Why?
Subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay notified on all about.
We're not doing that tomorrow. It's Daddy's Day. Okay? You hear me? Love you. Good night.
What's my favorite?
I'll pee in the bed, dude. That's good.
Extremely fast.
Love you.
She has a 12-octave vocal range.
Can we count? Every single time you let it eat, it's not like you let it be part of yourself.
Esperamos ahora, Ceci. Mira esto, ¿quieres?
Come up with fucking thing, dude.
¡Quieto ahí! ¡Un blanco claro! ¡Puedo disparar!
Damn, son. Fuck off me.
As expected, Capcom blew us all away with yet another brand new trailer at the State of Play earlier today. And while we didn't get a public demo like all of us were hoping for, we did get a ton of new footage that confirms a lot of details and theories that let's face have been built over the last few months of marketing. But believe it or not, we actually got even more questions than before, as Capcom revealed a lot of new information to us, to the point where we're finally getting the full picture of what's actually happening in the Direct Kingdom. So let's open with everything.
Yeah, there should be one more contract in this city.
Single detail that you might miss in Requiem's fourth official trailer. Before that though, there's a few things I want to touch on. First off, as we get closer to the release of this game, the footage I'm breaking down is getting closer and closer to spoiler territory. And while most of the things that we talk about will be pure speculation, there may be some things that you can find out on your own, or just need something away.
Oh, I got all the contracts. There's 3 more. How do I look at that? Gotta be the way to look at it.
Anda, ¿qué es esto?
Vaya golpe de suerte. La vemos al señor.
Most of the trailer scene yet, including this scene right here of Leon driving up to the Redwood Hotel crime scene in his Porsche. He mentions the line about the 6 Raccoon City survivors and how they all died in the same way. A bombshell that was dropped on us at the showcase last week. However, we hear his contact, Sherry Birkin. Yeah, I'm like 100% sure it's her now. More on that later. Well, in this scene, they have a discussion about the victim's car as Leon looks at his glove, and the fact that Leon is already showing symptoms of his new mutation caused from the virus Leon is infected with. Remember this moment as we'll talk more about this later and how it connects to one other major reveal later in the trailer. Now, slowing things down a bit, we can see that both Leon and Grace end up in some sort of corpse disposal area that appears to be underground. In this scene, you can see bodies and blood all over the place, which makes me think this is where Gideon and his researchers at the care center disposed of their failed test subjects and corpses after they no longer have any uses for them. Kind of tragic when you think about it, but it's not the first time we've seen stuff like this in the Resident Evil series. Actually, I'm getting hardcore Evil Within vibes from this section, which is a recurring theme in this trailer, as there's another shot in this trailer that clearly takes heavy inspiration from the later. After this scene, we see Grace with her flashlight out in the corridor of some kind. You can tell it's still the care center because of the clothes that the bodies are wearing in this scene.
¡Ya está bien, detente!
This corpse has his arms ripped off here, and I kind of wonder what caused this. Maybe this or maybe the mutation from the Elvis virus or whatever is causing this virus, but I don't think this is the Raccoon City later, but whatever the case is, something with these guys are
¡Mueve aquí! ¡Maldita sea! ¡Ahí! ¡Seguidlo! However, the fact that he's asking doesn't know anything about Elvis or even its existence until he sees information on it while investigating the computer. Probably the biggest piece of information dropped in regards to the plot. While Sherry is hacking into the Department of Defense's private files, she finds a report on something called Raccoon City Syndrome. There's so much to talk about with this single file, bear with me. First off, the fact that it's a file that the United States government has Go fornicate with the devil, stronzo! Grazie. My thanks. I'm your man now, Capitano.
Confirming that you clearly set her up. I mean, first he sent an analyst, Grace, to the scene of a crime alone. Then Grace is never reported as confirmed by Leon's reaction when they first meet in the care center. And now you're telling me that the DOD is aware of these experiments at Rose Hill, the branch that the FBI and the TSO reported directly? Yeah, not looking good for Vinci. Now, whatever, back to the file, the Raccoon City Syndrome goes into detail about a new T-virus mutation. See, a majority of the survivors of Raccoon City were infected with the T-virus, whether we saw it happen or not. As to why they didn't become zombies, well, this goes back to something we've actually confirmed in the classic movie. Apparently 10% of the population...
¡Ya está bien, detente! ¡Disparemos!
...not become infected when they are bit by a zombie in the gameplay section. Considering the fact that the T-virus was spread through the water supply in Raccoon City, it's fair to assume that just about every single resident of the city was infected. As for how they were immune, because certain antibodies within the 10% of the population of Raccoon City made them immune. However, this file outlines a mutation that occurs over time caused by the T-virus that eventually the hosts carrying the antibodies are no longer immune from it. This mutation, according to the file,
¡Tú, no irás a ningún lado!
Something that is no longer dormant, giving us the black mold-like infection we see on Leon and other Raccoon City survivors. Apparently, we have to be the T-virus is no longer dormant, which is why he's being upstairs to find out how to save himself from this.
Oh, what the fuck? Buddy, just climb up the wall. It's not hard. Okay, buddy. Fuck is going on?
¡Alto ahí! Pronto estará escrito.
More on that later. Last note before moving on now. Very confirms that there's no information on Elvis and the encrypted files of the CIA or the Pentagon. Which kind of
I'm
confirms
worried
that
about
the
sneaking
Leon
out of this
definitely
killer.
operated. Kind of assumed this already, but this may be why Leon is a Muslim and
Alto! Make up way!
Paradox implants rogue while also learning about Elvis.
Checkmate. Okay. Go back to.
Going back to something mentioned by creators that had the opportunity to play 3 hours of the game already, apparently the new Crimson Heads were called Blister Heads, and they can mutate in various ways if you don't dispose of the bodies with grace. This will leave not only more powerful zombies for Leon to deal with, but also Grace as seen in this trailer. These new Blister Heads are absolutely terrifying, which I assume is what this zombie is right here. Man, it reminds me of the cut zombie liquor design from Resident Evil 2 remake, but much more gory and a little bigger. It looks absolutely horrifying. I'm going to do everything in my power to prevent because, yeah, these guys look terrifying. Also, there's zombies
Alright, this is the new city. I went back to the old one. Finish up everything.
Someone probably Leon and take her see Leon his glove while Sherry says we're running out of time, revealing his infection and how it's spreading all over. Again, that while earlier, we now know that Leon is infected with these 2 viruses or Elvis or anything like that. But rather than 2 viruses, I don't know, these bodies are no longer fighting it, creating the black mark on them.
Must be underground.
And I would say
Okay, let's just do this.
Now fast forward to a couple of scenes and we see
Reserve.
Leon as a bunch of pros fly around his car as he approaches Raccoon City. Speaking of the drive to Raccoon City, we get an Easter egg just before entering the city as we see the gas station where Leon's player met. Leon's parked there. I also started looking everywhere for Claire's motorcycle, but no luck on that. I mean, have you guys seen it? Anyway, there you see
By God, you're a sight for salty eyes. Come you in and have a drink.
Morning, all. I can wait. Who's this? Adewale, the Jackdaw's quartermaster. Jackdaw.
And the last thing I want to mention about this...
You named your brig after a poxy bird.
Is it the BSAA?
Ade, these lads are the better part of our growing confederacy here. Ed Thatch, Ben Hornigold, James Kidd.
I think this might be like some kind of rogue squad that
You let him carry a pistol, do you?
Ade saved my life.
Because think about it.
And now we're looking to find a crew to fill out the rest of my ship.
Well,
there's scores of capable men aboard.
Like
Use caution.
Jill Valentine.
Shipload of the King's sailors showed up before nightfall. I was in trouble and knocking about like the old place. Right. I'll see who I can muster.
So yeah, I'm really curious as to what is this thing that they're referring to, and I feel like it's some kind of rogue squad, some kind of rogue unit that pulled together their resources to find a pure
Kids crew strength is essential resource that allows you to plunder ships. Bigger ships require more crew to board. Oh, you can buy different ships. 2 ways to recruit crew. You can hire people in a tavern. You can help pirates in trouble. Pirates recruited. Okay.
Exactly what a lot of us were thinking since getting in was first revealed.
Contract.
He's not the main villain of the game. Surprise, surprise. Consider the fact that he brings up a master and that Grace was made the person she is today because of his master. Confirmed that Gideon is clearly
You find the Jackdaw.
Yeah, I don't think I have to say it again. As
Cheers, Ade.
already know what I'm thinking here. Oswald E. Spencer. For some reason, just now hearing and how I'm going to before with that theory. I have a different approach to Gideon versus the Grace.
Shut up. Shit, they're right here. Yeah, fuck it. I always have to climb everything, man. It's fucking annoying. Bro, get the fuck down!
You run that ship for better or for worse if need be.
Pull me from the deep there, Captain. Jack thinks you're hardy.
Her away from Umbrella and the U.S. government. However, I don't think Grace was the only test tube baby created by this team. She was just the only successful creation that possibly helped it. Now, that brings me to 2 other characters I think are similar to Grace, who were genetically created in a similar way, although not as successful. Hag stopped.
Damn it.
There's a lot of comparisons
be
that
sorted.
between all of the
Heavens,
characters.
man.
Their hair, which are extremely similar to each other. The glow in their eyes, especially between the little girl and the hag. Even though
Okay, this is good.
Singular.
Things are annoying.
It's the living hell out of me because it makes me think that eventually this little girl can digitally change into a monster similar to the hag, and that I'm definitely not ready for. I can't handle that, guys. Please don't do that to us, Capcom. On the note of the little girl, there's so much to talk about with her. First off, her name is Emily, and we know this thanks to the character profile for her on the official Resident Evil Requiem website. Also, obviously we've seen this already, but the website confirms that Grace finds her somewhere inside of the character. The girl appears to be blind or has similar eyes to the hag.
Cut it out.